25 matchups, you can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
To throw, it's Carr. Dances away to buy time. He's gonna, and he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. I guess in this case, the scramble giveth and the scramble taketh away, and the ball was taken away.
And I'm not sure if he just didn't see an open guy downfield or if his receivers didn't do a good enough job on the scramble rule getting open, but at the end, the quarterback held on to it way too long. That allowed the defense to catch up to him and create the takeaway.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Here's the heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part. They get through, and it's blocked. That's a live ball. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The give on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Looking to throw, it's Reed. Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Here's the snap. Ready to cut one loose. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Moving away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run.
He's going to let it go. Makes the grab inside the 30. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Irish! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to put together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Back to pass, it's Reed. Pocket breaking down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Wilson. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to feet on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last. And we'll take a break to check him out. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the back. Got a little space. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. First play of the period will be a second down. They'll go right back to it. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his man in the middle. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line. Set up with a red zone opportunity. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Looking to scramble. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got it in the middle, it's Fields. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate. And you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Caught in the backfield, it's Moss. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. He's in open space downfield.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Got it in the middle. It's Concepcion. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Concepcion.
Slant routes. They're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage, too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Really good looking run there. This guy reminds me a little bit of an old Texas A&M Aggie great, Leland McElroy. He was so dangerous in space, was so difficult to bring down to the ground. All 11 guys on defense had to rally to the football. This guy has a little bit of that too. If they can find more creative ways to get this guy out in the open field, watch out, because he's a home run waiting to happen.
The Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll try the run. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And remember, he's already had 1 blocked in this game. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
This kicker is mentally tough, man. There are not a lot of guys that would have a kick blocked earlier in the game come out here and make that kick you just saw. That was awesome.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Throws for the tight end. Hauls it in. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They use the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good...
Turning it on! And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Notre Dame! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all.
The fake. Kicker's going to run for it. He goes out of bounds, and that fake did not fool anybody. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 15, here's the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Give to the running back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with...
college football season, everything has built to this. The battle for the national championship and college football immortality. A moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown.
Opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Looking to throw. It's Allen. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Tate. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
These in-breaking routes can be tough on these receivers, sometimes worried about a big hit from a safety or a linebacker. Definitely not focused on the football here, or you would have been able to bring that one in.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He missed it. Off target that time. With that miss, no change in the score.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Back to pass. It's Allen. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
The important third down play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Looking downfield, it's Allen. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense comes up with the football.
Chris, I don't think he would have gotten the first down regardless, but a good job by this defense of knowing where the first down marker is and then coming in with bad intentions to create that turnover, get the ball back to their offense.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. With that miss, the score remains the same.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
First play of the drive now. We'll start from the 32. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10 here. Looking to throw. It's Allen. That's caught. It's lost. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
That's reeled in. It's Reynolds. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Aller. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous...
The pick and then that return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Punt over the middle. It's Tate. Brought down across his midfield to the 46.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
See if they can overcome the sack. Second and deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, almost intercepted. Big guy would love to have that one back. Couldn't quite hold on.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Dropping back. It's Aller. Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
3rd down, he drops to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. Defense is coming after him. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
Can you believe this? Instead of an interception, it's a 1st down. Roughing the passer is the call. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. He's looking to throw. Over the middle and incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1/2 away from crowning a national champion.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. A scoreless stalemate in the 1st half. Let's see if they can get something going finally as we begin the 3rd quarter. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Design quarterback run. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Well, it's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the 2nd half, make some good adjustments, good awareness there on that 3rd down play, and now it sets up the 4th down.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The short completion of the tight end. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The completion makes it 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years,
I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down after that short completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wide out. Over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. It's going to set up third down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking for some space. It's Singleton. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of the play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up.
right at the snap.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this. These sacks will be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
3rd down and long, and they go play action. Puts the quarterback in a tough spot by taking his eyes off of the coverage. Now, I get that it can maybe help the protection, but here it did not, and now you have a sack.
And the ball is away from his own end zone. The returner is brought down, and that will do it now for the 3rd period. Well, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Big pass, here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 25. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On the set.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense is short of the first down marker.
Man, that jet sweep action. So much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Back to pass. It's Sayin. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. When it comes down to this, they need to create some fourth quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Working clock with the ground game. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Tailback with another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game, offense.
So the delay of game brings the offense even closer to its own end zone. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, they're still leading by 10.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
The Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41.
Delay of game, offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5.
Got it.
Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage.
False start, offense.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Well, it comes down to this. They need to create some fourth quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. To throw, it's Aller. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Pass caught. Second down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5.
False start offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Back to throw. It's Aller. Looking for a late deep throw. Oh, and he cannot hold on. A chance at a 4th interception by this defense here today. Does bring up 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, this was a kind of a grinding affair. You give the game ball to the defense here. They did their job at the end in a low-scoring one.
There's no doubt about that, Chris. Their own offense didn't have to do a whole lot today because the way their own defense played led them to a victory.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.